I'm James Mapes. In Mind Over Body, I involve the audience to actually experience the power of their imagination to create a vision of wellness. Enjoy these two intriguing and enlightening demonstrations. We're going to do our own little experiment here. And this experiment is on focus of the imagination. So I want you to fire up your imagination. And what I want you to do is to pretend with me that you all have a lemon. I'm going to count to 3 and take a bite out of this lemon. But what I'd like you to do is to pretend you have your own. And therefore, you have to really recall what makes a lemon, right? In detail. You have to go back, you have to look at the shape, the color, the texture. The smell is very tart. Einstein said, imagination is more important than knowledge. It is a preview of life's coming attractions. Think about that. All right, count to 3. Imagine that you are biting a lemon with me. 1, 2, and 3. You put it around. Okie dokie. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, I just need some feedback. How many of you, either just before, at the very moment, or slightly after I bit that lemon, had some kind of a reaction to that? Just show of hands. Put your hand up real high, look around the room. Good. If you had to give that a percentage, what percentage would you say? I want you to look at what just happened. You created a neurological, biochemical change in your body in less than 1/10 of a second with a thought. Think about it. You changed your perception for that moment out of nothing. So if you can do that, then there's not much you can't do in terms of your mental power. Hold the string at the end, letting the washer hang down about an inch above the center of the circle. Now make sure your elbow is up off your chair so you're not bracing your elbow. Now this is just like the lemon. It only requires focus. Let it hang down, and I want you to visualize, just like you did with the lemon, or imagine that little pendulum swinging back and forth from the left to the right. So you have to clearly see it, and this is extremely important. You have to be focused. You have to live in as if it's already moving. It is already moving. See it. If you start to analyze it, you start to think about it, it stops. And then switch your thinking and imagine it going in a circle. So how many got this to move that was doing the exercise? Good. How many were surprised? Anybody? Good. Let me tell you what's happening. So you understand it. It all goes back to the lemon. Whenever you have a thought, neurons fire in the brain creating electricity. It hits the central nervous system and we move. That's the end of the story. You can't see it. You can't even feel it. But you can't think in a circle and have it go up and down or left and right. You can't think up and down and left and right and have it go in a circle. That's the core of golfing. It's the core of athletics. It's the core of healing. It's the core of life.